we're back with the weekly PvE fleet event. So thank you for joining. Now, the one thing we got going on right now is I'm trying to see who's online, and from there we will decide if I continue doing Delta Quad missions or let's see. Oh, okay. So I want to start doing some Delta Quad missions. And if any of the fleet mates get on, or any of you guys watching want to join in, we'll make a group and do PvE stuff. Mainly because I'm trying to level up my tactical guy. And actually, let me see something here. We're going all the way down to the bottom, I believe. I want to see if I can patrol this system real quick. The system we're heading to now is the one I go to patrol, so I can, what do you call it, level up my ships and have better, I'm going to say this in quotes, but like better traits and stuff for ships to make my character better. Because after you hit level 5 in ships, you know, you get a, or after you hit level 5 in T6 ships, you get a better trait. And I want to have this guy ready to go. He's going to end up being in my wonderful escort, and probably the ship after I get everything settled and fixed and get all my weapons like I need to get them. Then make sure we're going the right way. Yeah, we're going right there. The other thing to note with this guy is I'm going to make a engineer version of him during the Delta recruit time frame. And that starts next week, I believe, on Tuesday. And what I'm going to do, since I'm off Friday, is I'm going to try to stream as much as I can Friday playing this game, doing the same thing we did with the temporal recruit. Because if you guys remember watching that, we streamed for like 7 hours. Alright, patrol! And, you know, everything worked out pretty well. So my goal is to do the same thing for that on my only day off this week. Besides today, well, I don't consider freaking Sundays as part of my days off, because that's the day I told them I can't work. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, this is not a day off. This is my unavailable day. My technically other day off was Saturday, because they have their week start on Saturday for some reason. It's very weird. I don't understand it, but might help if I'm not close. Now I am. I have to not forget to use my stuff. Now I'm still trying to get used to replaying as a tactical guy, because you're like glass cannons. And it doesn't help being a glass cannon without gear. Usually I will state whenever multiple people from the fleet get on and we all have to level up ships and characters, we all just go into this patrol, go to make sure we get done with the first 3 like waves of it, I guess it would be, and then we go and just keep like changing it up. And we just sit here and talk the whole time. One thing I do not like about this tactical guy is my weapons do not fire or auto-fire constantly. Something about them, like they stop firing. It's a little bug with it. It's weird. But ideal. Also, this is a good area to come through and get gear. because you can get some decent consoles and stuff. I got told by a player a little over a year ago that this is a good zone to go through and get stuff to sell on the market. That's how he made all of his money. Is you just sell everything on the exchange. I just got sentry named. There we go. Fire it. Alright, we're in wave 3. There they are. Like, if I had a camera on my controller, you would see what I'm talking about. Every time I hit left trigger, or right trigger, to fire my weapons, they fire once. And this is the only ship where it does it. It won't toggle into the auto fire. But every other ship I have does that. I don't have to hit right trigger twice, which is weird to me. But it is what it is. I can get used to it. Alright, now we just run away. I guess I can call my saucer back. I want to watch this thing dock. And if you've played the game originally, you understand the whole joke about where Sulu. Are you gonna dock with me? You can just keep running. Okay, forget it. We're reporting. Now here's the challenge. Can I go back in here and do this again? Anyway, I haven't completed the mission where you get to patrol these sectors. First off, before I hit A again, I'm going to check my mastery. So as you can see, I only need 920 experience to unlock mastery tier 5, which gets me, whenever I use beam overload 1, 2, or 3, or spinal lance, or javelin ability, I'll trigger a shield heal, a shield hardness buff, and a restoration of offline shields. That's the whole reason why I'm trying to get this done really quickly, because then I can switch over into a Defiant or one of my other class or ships that I need to play as well, and do the same thing. And that way I can trigger what abilities that I need to get used. Alright, launch those guys out. Drop down one notch. And I'm starting to learn never go full, or not full impulse, but full speed as a tactical guy, especially when you're trying to do flanking. And granted, this guy here, this ship I'm playing in now, isn't about flanking. It's about wait, where's those rocks at? It would be these up here, I believe. It's about broadsiding. So now, once I get into my other ship, that's a different story. Oh, I wasn't close enough. I was trying to confuse them. Pull out all my stops. Go down another notch. I was wondering if that thing was going to disconnect. And I really do love this ship with how many pets it has. One of the things I can't wait for with the new Jem'Hadar expansion is a Jem'Hadar carrier that does like the same thing, but it has frigates. Not escorts, frigates. It's freaking Miranda class, like, quality ships that it launches, and you get 4 of them. And it launches something like the saucer separation out the back of it. Not to mention, if you bring in the Nimbus pirates like I got, and the Scorpion fighters like I got on this guy, you can get even more pets out there. And it gets wingmen from the Jem'Hadar, like, trait or something. I don't know what it exactly is, but it's going to be nasty. It's going to be like the best carrier. And I'm probably going to throw the whole Jem'Hadar set on that ship, which is going to be even nastier. I'm hoping the shields and everything get upgraded as well. There's our broadside. Where's my It's all the way back there, okay. Like, where's the saucer? I'm all by myself. I can't handle this. I need that saucer in my life. That hurt. And that one's going. Granted, though, this guy does do a lot of damage or whatever. Like, I'm not running beam fire well. I'm a single target ship. I'm running beam overload and tactical team and omega. Not omega. Yeah, attack pattern omega. If I had another chemo site weaponry, I would add it to this guy like I have on my engineer and what do you call him? Science guy, but I don't, so run away. Probably switching to the Defiant next. And again, if you're on Xbox One, you're welcome to drop your name, character name at Xbox handle in the chat, and I will invite you to a party and we can do PvE instances. Be warned, this character sucks compared to all the other ones, so he will die constantly. I'm trying to get him gear to be better to play. Let's check our ship. So we have that unlocked now. So we go to ship, switch. Hopefully this like loads all my stuff from this ship into that ship. I really hope that. Because this is going to suck if it doesn't. Okay, good, it did. I think I'm good. Alright. Crew stations. So here's a prime example, like tactical team, beam overload 2, attack pattern, tactical team, beam overload 2, omega. I'm probably going to switch this. See, this is the one I want right here. Chemosite laced weaponry. That's the biggest thing that I want to get. Do beam overload 1. Do you not have tactical team 2? No, you don't. Okay, well, never mind. Actually, I need to change floors up. I need racks in here. So we'll do beam overload 1. Where's my pilot ability? Reinforce squadron. Get some more troopers or ships out there. And then I guess we'll do form up since I don't have anything else. Yeah. I have to get him a new skill. That way everybody else can do the same. We have beam, heal, damage buff, shield regen. Alright, I think we should be good. Let me... Wait, why do I have antimatter spread on? Alright, I don't think this ship's set up right, but that's okay. Alright. And then I will do that. That. I'll have to go back to Earth Space Dock after this and just get an idea of what I need to change. I love flying this little itty bitty ship. I don't even know if it's maxed out yet. We'll find out after this fight. But woo! See, I love that ability. And I love using this thing. I use this console way too much. I don't think I should, but I do. Alright, let me come to a stop. I'm going to check out my ship and make sure. Okay, good. I need to do this at least once. You can wait a second, because now I have to go to my traits. Yeah, see, this whole thing is like super messed up. It's saying I have stuff to activate, but I don't. But here's the one we just got, just to show that it equipped automatically. I'm gonna go to my ship. Take off antimatter spread because I do not want that on there. Yeah, it just pulled everything over from the other ship, so... And I can't change it because I don't have any of the stuff in my... What do you call it? Inventory. But we're the little ship that can. We can beat this anyway. I'll use it to my advantage. Get them confused. Use my little speed to get going around everything. That's the reason why I like this ship. It's like flying an escort, but as a beamboat. And, well, it's because of Miranda, and I make fun of the Miranda all the time. It's like the ship that you put somebody in because you want them to die. Especially during the Dominion War. I was going to say, don't you dare sensor jam me. After we get this guy maxed out, we'll warp back. Actually, we're going to warp back now, after we finish this. And then we will get this ship set up, and I think the Defiant. They did sensor jam me, what the crap. There we go. And try to get my tactical abilities leveled up right, and get the right thing for everything. And there goes my fighters. Take out this guy. It's sad though that I don't have any pets, but with how small this ship is, you know, gotta get a little closer. I think I messed it up. Yeah, I did. I activated that too fast. I thought I was closer than I was. Wasn't paying attention to the distance. The tractor beam, you have to be, I think, within 5 kilometers. Stupid sensor jam. Take that. And as you see, all my stuff's on cooldown, so that's the other thing I have to balance out with this guy is my cooldowns, because they're not all set up to the right point, I guess you could say. My buddy that I play with, Combat Dork, you've seen on stream a lot. I was following his setup for his tactical guy, which is all for escorts. Which I ended up deciding I want this guy to fly in either an escort or a kind of a frigate like this ship. And if worst case scenario, do the Dreadnought or Galaxy Dreadnought T6. So I have a lot of pets. Alright, time to run. Woo! This ship's fast like an escort. That's one of the great things about it, but it's what, like 100 years old, and they just keep updating it more and more. And I failed to warp. I just like puttered out. Check the XP on this guy. Alright, we need 5,000, which means I gotta transwarp back to Earth, set this ship up, and then we'll transwarp back and just continue at it. As you see my chair. And I look over to make sure nothing's screwing up on the stream settings or nothing, and it's all good. I've been watching like one of the newer Beyblade shows for the past month, and I'm probably 4 episodes away from it being done. and starting the sequel series. See, that's the other ship I want to get. Get a Sovereign. Actually, I think that might be one of the Odyssey class. Go into the space dock. But, yeah, I can't wait to get paid this week and hopefully have some money left over where I can buy my ship. That past couple streams you've seen Combat Dork in, and I want to get that for this guy and my engineer when I go to make up the Delta Recruit, just because it's a Sovereign-like craft. It's a battle cruiser, I think. So I think you can add cannons to it, and I think you can treat it like a beamboat. So it's a good little mixture. And yes, my tactical dude is a Klingon. It's the same premises of my tactical guy on... we want... Wait. Same as on PC, how I played them. We want that. So all three there. We have Domino. Tractor Beam we don't need, because I'm going to put on the battle computer, and then this come down here, and then we can have another defensive console. There we go. And then I will check this out. Yeah, we're good with what we have here. Hopefully this should help me out more. I'll have 2 bonuses from the computer and Domino console. So that'll help my weapon haste. I think, yeah, firing haste for weapons on both of them. This one really helps out if I have torpedoes. But they both also help with bridge officer recharge time. 25% on that one, and 20%, so 45% bonus on weapon firing. You see 2 Kelvin timeline, or 3 Kelvin timeline forward phaser arrays, 1 Discovery phaser array in the back. There's the Kobayashi Maru phaser array on the front, so the longer I'm in damage, or in combat, the more damage I do with it. And just 3 standard phaser arrays, Mark 12s. 2 purple, 1 blue. So, nothing fancy. That's the main reason why this dude needs his... what do you call it? We need to have... Now we want Voice of the Prophet on. Make sure this stuff's set up right. That way when I switch to it... Go M6 Quantum, warhead. What am I missing? Quad cannons? Whoa! What the crap? My quad cannons. Give me that one. That one. Alright. What is damage for this one? Yeah, 340. Yeah, we'll do this one. And then I need a beam bank. And then turret. And turret. Make sure everything's right. Alright, got the full set right, because I want my battle cloak. Yep. Alright, everything should be good, so whenever we switch over. And you have 5,000. You only need 1,000. You have nothing, and I don't know how I have you set up. Let me set this guy up real quick. Okay, that really is going to get annoying, but it's okay. I'll do this one. This one. Then we do our beam array. Actually, I'm not going to mess around with... Actually, I might. Oh, no, I gotta have the... Oh. Yeah, we'll put that on. I'm not gonna mess with the whole... Kobayashi Maru thing. I'm gonna leave that be. That on. This is Team Fortress, right? No, that's the switch mode. Phaser, phaser, phaser. This one is domino on that. I want to switch this out for the Team Fortress. Not Fortress, but the... Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? This thing. And we're going to put that other phaser damage on here. Make sure that... Yeah, okay. I'm trying to up all of my damage at once. I have two of the domino and the M6 computer on here. And then we have one flight turn. We have the console that changes our mode. And that's very, very good. And then we have our one energy or damage resistance for all types. That one should be good. Sulu, you are maxed out. You were close to being it. Alright. And then this guy here. Not even going to ready you up because you're going to do this one. I'm going to see something here. Can I equip? No, I cannot. Okay. I was like, I'm going to equip those... Crap, I can't even think what it's called. Okay, so I got the phaser array. I need a console and engagement power. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look that setup out off the stream, but alright, everything's good on this ship. I'm gonna check the crew slots and see what ability I have to get changed. Let's see. Piloting team, no. Ooh, that one seems cool. We're gonna do reinforce 2. Resets aggro. Cool and ignite. What countermeasures? Emergency weapons reroute. You know what? Yeah, I want to go get that ability. That seems like a good one for me. It'll give me weapon haste. And I should be able to use that on the Defiant, because I think that's a pilot ship as well. And then we will be good to go back out to where we were. I also need to check my inventory, because there's a good probability it's full. We joke about that on... Wait. Oh, let me make sure I get this right one here. Yes. Yeah, reserve weapon power. There we are. This guy has a lot more money than I thought he did. Actually loving that. But we joke about with the fleet, one requirement is your inventory has to be full. Has to be, if you want to be in the fleet. But it's just a main joke. Whenever I get around to making a promotional video for the fleet, that's the one thing we're gonna be like, is your inventory always full? Do you like to play in middle of queues and then have to remove half this inventory just so you can pick up new gear and loot? Alright, all that stuff stays down there. Alright, I think we are good. Let's go back up into space and head back to that sector block. And one thing with the event today is the reason why not that many people are here is because I had to change the day at the last second. And now in game and on the Facebook, which if you look right below the video, there's a bunch of images down there with text. Well, all that stuff. Alright, that cannot be. Okay. That drain engine, that's cool. So, all that information down there pretty much talks about what's going on. And one of the things down there is the link to the page for the fleet event. And I had to delete the event and restart the event because it wouldn't let me pick the Sundays as the day it would happen. So that is why nobody's here today from the fleet, because everything is all crazy. We don't need to go to Romulus. Where are you? There you are. We have to travel through sector space for a little bit. But if you're also interested, there is Mo Game Con coming up in August 4th, I believe. And that is going to be very interesting. Because we have John Riggs, Kelsey, that is one of the co-owners of Pink Gorilla. And then she does her own Twitch streams and has her own YouTube, just like Riggs has his own YouTube and his own Twitch. And then we have Radical Reggie, which has his own YouTube. I don't think he does Twitch streaming. I think he streams to his YouTube channel. You have Metal Jesus Rocks, and then Kinsey, I believe, who also has her own YouTube. All of them are part of the Metal Jesus Rock crew. They're going to be there. Adam Korick, I hope I pronounced his name right this time. One of the creators of Rampage, the video game. And I think that's all that is announced so far. That's all I know. I asked about being able to stream their but card game and video game tournaments this year, because that was going on last year, and I got to watch some of that after I got to walk around from the registration table. So I'm hoping I can stream that this year for you guys and give you a glimpse of what all goes down. And if I can't do that, I'm going to use my phone and do that. I'm going to try streaming to Twitch. I don't know how well the signal will be, but if you want to go, it is in St. Charles at the community college. There is ticket information and a link to their Facebook where you can get all the updates and everything on that picture. And then you have the fleet one. You have a picture with Optimus pointing, I believe. And that one takes you to my Facebook page and my YouTube page for where you can find the videos after they're done. What else do we got? We have Patreon, PayPal. If you want to support in any way, those are there for you. I don't want anybody hurting themselves financially for that, because I understand not having the money to do stuff. Trust me on that. I don't like pushing that, but I push it just to throw it out there. You're not close enough. Get closer. Oh crap, too close. There we go. What else do we have? We have Keiju King's Twitch page down there, which he's eventually going to start up and start recording or streaming from his PS4, hopefully soon. I don't know. I think that's everything that's down there. We have a schedule page down there, which it states that things will change as my schedule changes or I find a different job. So that's what's all below the video. If you're watching on YouTube, well, that same information is below there. But the Mo Game Con, I will put that in a card up in the top right corner, so you guys can click on that and hopefully it'll take you to the webpage. But let's see how well this ship works now with the little changes we've done. We should be doing more damage with our phasers. We should also be able to have our weapons fire faster, because as soon as I use that power, I think I'll be at 60% weapon haste. I'll double check with the power before we get into combat here. But I'm pretty sure it'll be up to 60% weapon haste. And the servers are lagging a little bit again. Let's see. Yeah, 65% I believe. So that's a good thing. I'm going to get in range here and then I'm going to pop all the abilities. You see how fast that's firing? That's crazy. Now we gotta wait a minute for both of those, and we have 18 seconds for the other one. So I should be able to stay at, what do you call it, 20% roughly, all the way up until that minute. Unless that thing doesn't recharge fast enough. And then, well, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the cooldown's getting used with a different ability. So it is not going to let me fire it off as fast as I thought it would. But if I keep them in the center of my, or the side of my ship, on the center, I will still do a decent amount of firing. Alright. Looks like we're doing pretty good. And we're not taking as much damage this time, which I like. I just fired off. Oh no, you're pushing me away. Leave me alone! We don't want that. I want to call in my Scorpion fighters. Hopefully they'll take out the mine below me. There we go. Oh, sinus nastiness. 7 seconds. Alright, that stuff's gone. Coming over to these guys. Alright, that stuff is recharged. I'm going to use one at a time. I'm not going to use both. Oh, you stupid sensor jamming fool. There we go. So what is that on cooldown with? I think it's the other pilot ability. So I get an extra 15-second cooldown with that ability when the pilot ability gets used, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, we're gonna pick up this stuff real quick. I'm not leaving any loot. When I go to replicate, I'm gonna get probably 200,000 from it. Alright, so this time I'm going to use both of my abilities there. Use stupid little thing with the sensor scramble. Alright, coming back in. I tend to stay at full speed with my little ship here. Anyway, it's not, I don't recommend it because, well, you get turned around enough. And if you have a lot of abilities that fire through the front, it's rather hectic when you try to line up for shots. Unless you got a very good turn radius. Because if you do it. And now we run away. I got reputation stuff I gotta claim. And I failed to jump again. Why? Somebody has the parking brake on. Alright, let's check out. That was our mastery. One more go should have it looking good. And we're going to toggle that off because I like the way this looks like that. Do I have... Oh, I forgot about those engines. Page words. Yeah, okay. So if you don't know about anything to do with Star Trek Online, you have a visual tab where you can equip visual parts of sets that say you would like this one look of a set. you can equip it like these engines. I don't get any bonuses really from these engines that benefit me because I'm using the Bajoran engines. And same thing whenever you have something equipped. If you don't like it, you can hit X to show or hide visual. I like the Bajoran stuff, but at the same time I don't. It's dependent on how I feel at the moment that I'm playing, if they're on or not. There are other sets in the game that you can get, and you can equip those visuals to your stuff. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with my... Oh, dang. The game just crashed. That's some bull... Why? Now I got to reload it. That's okay, though. But... you can get the sets and just pick and choose. I think one of the more popular ones I see... or I hear talked about is the Riemann Visual. Because that's this like green... I won't say glow, but metallic look to it that looks really cool. I like the minion set, the way that looks, gives this purple glow off to it. Alright, hopefully we can get in here again real quickly. And by the way, Keiju King says hi. Alright, go into this. We did the mission featured episode for season 4.5. It's pretty cool, but as of right now, there's nothing beneficial, I guess it would be. Okay, cool. We're in the mission still, at least. This one. And I'm not going to waste my... Dang, they already killed him. That's funny. I'm going to wait to use my stuff for this group here. Get that fire and haste going. Yes. Imagine that on an escort. With all your cannons and turrets firing with cannon rapid fire. Ooh! That'd be nasty. Alright, fire at you while I circle around. And just having that beam overload is nasty as well. I used to not like that ability because I used to like doing area damage, but oh my god, do I love that ability now. Just one good hit from that can burn through some shields. Alright, come on, take him out. Take him out. And if you're new to the game as well, you can see how, yay, we're at level 5. The shields on a ship go from that bluish coloring from each side to a yellow, then to a red when they're going down, and then when they're out, they disappear. As you see here. To me, that is something from an old PC game that I love playing. I need to pick this up. That's gonna hurt. There we go. I don't know if they meant to do that on, like, intentionally whenever they made their game up originally, but it's one of the things I like because it makes me feel like I'm still playing that game. And the fact that you have a 2.5D kind of environment for your ship. That game you couldn't go up and down, your ship went up and down automatically. This game you can go up and down a little bit, you know, they have limits of what you can do with it, but it still feels like that game. And that game was called crap, I can't look at it right now. I think it's Starfleet Command Gold is the one I played. It's or in the middle of the original series, from the or beginning of the original series to the end of the movies of the original series, and it's so good to play. I want to get my hands on the next generation DS9 era one, but it has not been released for digital download, and since I don't have a DVD drive right now, kind of sucks. But eventually I'm going to get it for digital download, or not digital download, the CD version of it, and install and actually play that game, because it's one of the few older PC games that I still play. Alright, that ship is done. Let's look at our skills. Here we go. Activate a bridge officer ability and emergency power to engines. Grants shield hardness, or shield regen and hardness, which is kind of cool. Problem is, I need to have a pilot ability or emergency power to engines. But luckily, this bad boy that we're coming in on has a pilot ability slot, and I hope it's tactical so I can use my guy. Now this ship, I will leave the Bajoran set on as I cycle my camera closer so I can see. Here we go. We're using my wonderful Defiant, the USS Claymore. And I'm just checking to make sure everything's good. Alright. We go to crew skills, stations. And he does have one. Holy crap. In haste. No, we don't want that one. We want this one. Alright, so here's the somewhat bad thing right now is I'm losing one of my cannon rapid fires, which gives me a 50% more shots per second for 10 seconds. And my cannons do 110% damage. But I have a level 1 one here, which is 50% and 100% bonus. So this will hopefully balance stuff out. I'm gonna see. Yeah, see, I don't have engineering or emergency power to engines on this character. Let's see what other engineers I got. What do you got? Weapons. What do you got? Yeah, we're staying with this because I like this ability here, which is penetration for my energy weapons, which are my cannons, my turrets, and my beam array. But we have 3. Holy crap, I don't need that many tactical teams. Well, what does Lambda do? Might have to get that so I have a different. I'm gonna do beam overload 1. Oh, I still have 2 beam overloads, 2 cannons, and then 2 tactical teams. And hopefully, I want to say this really strongly. Hopefully, no abilities will get on cooldown besides. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on TAC Team 2. I want to see how this works, because that way I have only 2 tactical teams on 1, and then I have 1 on 2, and then I only have 1 beam array overload, or beam overload on 1 and 1 on 2, so they shouldn't interfere with the cooldown with each other. Same thing with the cannon rapid fires, and then I should be able to use this more frequently. Let me just come in here, or click that. As soon as possible, as soon as possible, as soon as possible. Make sure everything's on as soon as possible. I forgot that's not on auto fire. Crap. Well, I only got the battle computer on. Thought I had Domino in here too. Oh no, I took Domino out. So, okay. I can put Domino in here. Bam. I just gotta remember to use them. Yeah, use these two. Okay. Let's try this out. See how well this goes. And I need to zoom out just a little bit. Bam, right there. I'm taking my time to get in here because I want to. Let's see how this works. Ooh, just having that one ability on. Holy crap. That's without the tactical computer, or the M6 computer and the Domino thing. That's pretty sick. I'm going to activate my cloak now since that thing's done blowing up. Crap. I should have waited. That's okay though. Let's get in here. Do some damage. Look at that. One ship dead. Another ship dead. Which one am I fighting now? This is why I love the escorts, just because much quicker this is. And I'm already at level 5, that's crazy. Now I gotta get out of here because I gotta like... Crap, I can't do it. Do I got my jump? Do I got my jump? Do I got my jump? I don't have my jump. That's okay. We're still good. Am I going for this guy? And as you can see, I'm still getting problems with my cooldown. Like, it's not activating, or I'm not able to activate it because of the cooldown with everything else. So the cooldown, I think, is getting mixed with the other abilities from the bridge officer, which sucks, but it is what it is. And that's why you don't go full speed like I'm doing with this shit, because you can't angle the front long enough to actually do your alpha striking. Try to do this. Slow down. Wait. That actually did a lot better. The reason why I wanted to cloak and decloak is I get a bonus on that. Yeah, I don't get enough time. I'm not going to be able to use that pilot ability. I'm going to have to switch it up for the other one so it can auto fire. It means that ability is going to go back to cannon rapid fire too. Or I might get a different, what do you call it? Got those two. Cloak. Run away. I was thinking here. Get a battle. Oh crap, I can't think of what the name of it is. Not Omega, but Beta. And you screwed up on warping out again. Good job. Everybody clap for my ship. Like, every ship I've had so far cannot warp out correctly. So just keep clapping for it. But, wrong thing. Actually, no, I have to change over to this now. Alright, now I need to check the consoles. Everything looking good. And I will show you what this ship looks like without... There you go. I'm going to turn the Bejor set back on. Everything looks good. This one's going to take a little bit to level up, but we should be good. I got everything on here. Oh, and yes, my fighter is called Where Sulu as well. I love that fighter. We will not use that fighter in this. Okay, so we have no pilot slots, which is fine. We have this one, we have that one. Yeah, these two are going to overlap each other, which sucks. You switch to cannon rapid fire 1. Actually, no, you can't. You gotta be... You don't have one, do you? No, you do not. Alright, I'm gonna put Lita here. Hopefully she has everything I need. Oh, we need cannon rapid fire 1. There we go. No, never mind, it doesn't matter because... Unless I can change this. See, I want beta 3 though. Yeah. Omega 3. See, if I had beta, I can do this one on. It does damage resistance. This one is... damage resistant lower on who I'm attacking in stealth. And I get damage resistant buff. Which that would be cool too. This one adds 10... adds to all weapons for 10 seconds. It reduces the target's damage resistance and stealth. This one gives me the damage resistance. This one doesn't. Actually, I would not mind using all of them on here, but hopefully this setup with all that should be good. I'm not going to use this though. You have warp, yeah. Mainly because I should not need to... Maybe 2, okay. I don't usually use that auxiliary thing, but I don't want to use the other ability. The other ability keeps me from doing anything. It wants me to just sit there. Make sure everything's on. Bam, bam. That's on auto fire. Okay. Alright, we are good to go. Welcome to whoever just joined. We are just leveling up some ships. If you want to join in on an open event with this, with my fleet every Sunday, 2 to 4, we will end up doing this. Or we usually run instances all day, but since I'm the only one here today, and I just got the Delta Quad on this character, I figure I can do what I can to level up my stuff so this guy's not useless. Go to tactical mode, I think. Like that. Activate that. This ship is a lifetime reward for people who buy the lifetime. I don't know any other way to say it but that. Oh god, not the little ship. Can't turn that fast. Fire everything. Oh, my weapons went offline. What the crap? Let me angle the right way here. We ain't sticking around for that. This guy, though, we're going to get close because what I want to do is see his auxiliary thing in full effect. If he doesn't die. Okay, never mind. We're going to go to these guys up here. Too fast. I don't know. I didn't even see the thing fire off, so I don't even think it did. Ooh, that lance. I love that lance in this ship. That's a good, hefty little thing of damage with it. This was the ship I flew a lot with my engineer, my original engineer, the main character on my account that I don't play anymore. Or I do play, but not as much. But he was flying this thing. And I like to see it's still bugged. So when you change your modes, you have tactical and regeneration mode. Tactical mode, you get 5 more power on your weapons, and other mode just regens like shield and hull really fast. Oh yes, another ship that can't warp out. Alright, we got that done. Look at ship here. So we went to mastery 1, which increases their accuracy. 2 will get crit, 3 will get crit, 4 will get kinetic and energy damage bonus, and then 5 will be the weapons system synergy. Small power to your projectile emitters. This is represented by building a stack of weapon synergy. Your projectiles will become primed and deal additional damage. Do shield bleed through after it's expired. Pretty much if you run torpedoes, this is a ship that you want to get the ability for. And real quick, we're going to come in here. This is the ability for the Defiant, which I think is horrible. I don't think it should be Scatter Volley. I think it should be Rapid Fire to fit the Defiant's style, in my opinion. But, hey, I'm not a game designer, so they made it Scatter Volley. Pretty much whenever this trait is equipped, increase the duration of Scatter Volley, and it increases by 4 seconds. Again, I think that should not be Scatter Volley. It should be Rapid Fire, but what do I know? I'll show you the other abilities we have real quick after I close my soda. We already went over this one, which is the one from the Galaxy Dreadnought. We did not go over this one because I already had this one. It's each time you use emergency bridge power, or emergency power bridge officer ability, you gain critical damage and chance buff for a short time. This does not stack but refreshes every time a energy power is used. It lasts for 15 seconds. So this one is Honored Dead. After receiving 10,000 cumulative damage, gain a stack of Honored Dead, which adds plus 10 to damage resistance rating and plus 1 whole regeneration. 20 stacks, infinite duration. While you have 20 stacks, sequent activations instead grant 10,000 temporary hit points for 40 seconds. While not in combat, you lose 1 stack of Honored Dead every 2 seconds unless cloaked. So, you know, hey, more you know. Now I gotta check my inventory because I thought it was getting pretty full, so we are going to move everything over here. I'm going to turn on detective statusing for all this. And we're going to look real quickly. That Mark 12 beam array standard. I'm using a Mark 10, so swap this. Yes, that's white, but guess what? That's all I got. Now everything else should be good to get destroyed. Making sure I don't have anything in here that I don't want in here. Let's come over to replicate. And you go to the first thing and just burn through it. And this is how you can get easy money. I won't say a lot of money, but easy money. So that was 327,000 credits I just got. At 1 million now, so I wasn't near that amount earlier. But let's do this again. Normally, or not normally, but in the past, the fleet events were only an hour. I'm going to start trying to get them to be 2 to 3 hours now. So today will be 2 hours, and we will go from there. This thing... No, it does not. Switch this thing into tactical mode while we can. Holy crap, that actually... Alright, I might actually start using that more. That was really good. If you get that done. Like... Get within 2 meters of somebody? Holy crap. Fire everything. Oh yeah. Doop, doop. Forgot to activate all my abilities. Who am I firing at now? This guy? Swing around. And the ship, I think, is that I'm going to be buying is somewhat like this one, where it is able to do cannons as well as beam arrays. But don't quote me on that because I haven't flown it yet and I don't really know. But if it is, oh my god, I'm going to be happy because I'm going to be able to fly that ship in multiple different ways. Swing back around, take out this guy. Swing over this way. Get blown up a little bit. He's not gonna be alive enough for long enough for me to use that ability. Dang. I'm not gonna fire. I'm just gonna get close. Okay, now I'm gonna fire. Use the ability. Fire the lance. So when also in this mode, I believe the lance fires multiple shots. I think in the other mode it chains from target to target. I like having the multiple shots on the one ship because it does more damage and I gotta slow down. I just realized how fast I was going. And now we run away. Run away! And see that purple trail? That is those engines that I have on for visual. I just like the look of them. And it gives me the 2 extra little... Ooh, I worked out finally like normal. Holy crap. It gives me 2 little, like, rocket-looking things in the back. I don't know if they're always there, but... Alright, so we're at 2. 1 more run. Usually it's 1 run per level. Sooner you get to like 4 and 5, it'll end up being like 2 runs per level, but for the lower levels, you can do this rather quickly. And you can actually get gear that you need. Fire! And I'm going to have to go back to our space dock after this one gets to be level 5, because I got to set up that other ship, because it is nowhere near set up for this. I have to set it up just like this ship's set up, but I have to find better abilities. That one's down. Like the other car. I just realized I never activated my tactical mode. And I'm just going off of instinct and habit on these abilities that I'm activating. So if you want to see any of them, let me know in chat and I will let them be shown. I played so much with the characters, or I had people play as the classes that I'm not used to playing as, where it's just second nature to me knowing like what to activate once I have it on. I know one of the tactical abilities used to play where... Crap, too far away. Get closer. Where the lower life you were, the more damage bonus you would get. I don't know if it still does that anymore, because I haven't seen that ability. I think it got reworked a little bit, where it just gives you a bonus. So, things have changed in the, 6 months that I didn't play. And if you do see me activate anything wrong, let me know. I'll be more than happy to learn how to do things better. That is one of the cool things about, I will say, streaming, is just being able to learn from fellow players of the game about the way they do things. That one's done. We just hit level 3 on our mastery. So 2 more to go until this ship is done. And now we run away. Alright, so you've seen the tactical mode of this ship constantly. I will now play the next version of this, or next run of this in regeneration mode. So hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. As I stretch my knees, because they're starting to pop on me. And to let you guys... Oh, it crashed again? Holy crap. We're not having luck with this game today. And let everybody know, if you do subscribe, I will show you the special emote you get. That right there, that's my dog. Usually she's up here, barking at me, wanting attention while I play. So... that's what it is, and as I get more subscribers, I get more emotes. The next one will be my chair, because you can hear it in the microphone creaking and squeaking and being annoying. So, I'm trying to make fun emotes about what's going on around me while I record and stream, so you guys can have fun with them. If you do have, what is it called? Frankenfurter? Franker Face Z, I think it is. There's a set of emotes for my channel as well. So, those are free for anybody to use, as long as you have them. There's another emote thing that I thought is what I was supposed to use for my affiliate emote, but it wasn't. But the dog emote is in that as well, and that one's free as well. Get loaded up here. Alright, let's get back into this. We're going to do... Actually, I'll read the ability off here. Where's it at? Right here. So... Disable... Okay. Regenerative mode gives me +5 auxiliary. And... Starship shield bonus. Okay, I don't know. I think we are in regeneration mode now. They changed the wording on this to make it more simple. I'm going to look in here to see if it explains it more. Alright. Enables Lotus. So here's the phaser Lotus. It's a cone. It does roughly 2,000 damage times 8, max of 3 targets. It's a pulse, and it has 2.5% chance to disable subsystem, and it drains 75 current power, and it takes 2 minutes to recharge. Attack and inversion beam. It's a cone shield steel, 90 degree arc, minus 187, 188 almost shields, all shields per pulse, 10 pulses to each target, and then it heals me for 178 almost. So that Tachyon inversion beam is for the regenerative mode. Phaser Lotus is for the tactical mode. So those are the two differences. Tactical mode also gets bonus power, 5 extra power, which I don't need because I am maxed out currently. When regenerative mode gives me bonus auxiliary, which is what I need. It just depends on how you want to play. Do you want to be more aggressive? Then you use tactical mode and get that burst with the phaser lance. If you want to be more tanky, you play in regenerative mode. And Carl, are you there, Carl? I thought I saw you. I just want to say congratulations, buddy. My buddy just got married yesterday. I'm so happy for him. Alright, we should... I forget which ability that one was. But should be good to go here. Close enough. We'll try to keep an angle at the ship. There we go. Did that perfect. Ship blowing up behind me. And we're just wrecking havoc. And as you can see here, my shields are going down rather fast, but they're also regenerating rather fast as well. I'm gonna activate my computers. Just keep going at it. I get a little bit more aggressive in this mode because I don't worry about dying. I don't actually use this ship nearly as much as I should. Alright, got everything taken care of. Now we just swing around and fire at these guys. Oh, my weapons are... There we go. They went offline for a second. Turn this way. Pick that up. We're going to go for this Kazon carrier up here. I'm going to go in at full speed and see if I kill it before I get too close to use this ability. Alright, he launched one out anyway. I thought I got him in time. And as you can tell right now, I'm actually turning a lot faster than I was in the last round when we went through here. I don't know if you can read it, but in the bottom left-hand corner where you see the shield and the ships with the green coloring in it with the percentage number, right to the right of that you see the energy levels, which... I gotta kill this last guy here. The top one's weapons. As multiple weapons fire, I lose power. I think it's 10 power per weapon fired at the same time as another weapon. Below that is shield. Below that is engines. And finally you have auxiliary, which is turn rate and exotic damage bonuses. And that was super fun. Alright, we'll check the XP for this ship and see how well we're doing. I still need to get a better engineering ability. Alright, so level 3 is taking us at least 2 runs. I'm going to say maybe 3. This is where it starts taking multiple runs to level up your ship. And after I get this guy up to max, we're actually going to go and do a instance because I want to see how well my character does with multiple abilities now. And we're going to either do Borg disconnect or the fleet alert queue, I think it is, where you do 5 people and you defend a starbase. Take him out. There we go. Start using my abilities. And yeah, I just activated freaking Omega when I'm running full speed, and it just screwed me over. I actually need to heal really badly. Where you at? Heal that. I only have one bridge ability that heals, which sucks. But as I get a little bit more ships mastered, I guess it would be, I'll get more abilities I can switch in and out for the traits and stuff. Come on. My dude's going. Alright, I'm switching to tactical mode. I can't take this no more. I'll take the extra damage. I need to be able to kill. And I'm actually going to switch back over to the Refine as well. Because that is my go-to ship. Oh, all my stuff's on cooldown. That's what makes... Okay. Making a lot more sense now. These guys out. Omega. I got the last hunter. and then run away. And what I'm going to do now is exit out of this area. I'm going to warp back to Earth Space Dock and make sure everything's set up. Get my bridge ability set up. And we're going to do that instance. What is going on, Torn? Thank you for joining. I was wondering if you're going to come back today. Let's say, did you enjoy the record last night? Because that was almost like, you know what? I know nobody's going to be here right now. We should do some more record, but I'm happy I came in and started doing this. Might have to do more record later tonight. But pretty soon I'm going to have to cook dinner. Oh, you never seen this game at Endgame? Well, now I got to make sure I'm set up so I show you a couple instances just so I can see how well this player or character does. Be warned, I don't know how long you've been watching, but he is very, very low. Like, he's at max level, but he does not have everything built up like my other characters. So he might die a lot, but you'll get the idea of what's going on. I'll have to do a stream soon for you to be able to see my engineer and just let him sit there and get shot at while I laugh. Because he doesn't die. I'm going to say that again. He does not die unless it's PvP. Because he's built for like solo play and take as long as possible to do something, but he will take damage left and right. I'm actually very curious about how later Recore gets, because last night we had that dog and it looked like there was 4 or 5 more slots for other animals, I guess it would be. We're gonna ready this ship. Put that on. I have another cannon. Alright, I'm just gonna go flat out damage with this guy and not worry about anything. We got that, we got that, we got that. Is that the best one I have? It is. Wait. Crap. I didn't know I had that. Come here, you got a... What is this? How much better is this one? That one's a hell of a lot better. Holy crap. Alright, I think we're good now. This one? No, that one can have turrets, okay. This is the one that can have cannons as well, yeah. Okay. I might have to do that with the Sulu eventually. Alright, we gotta go to inventory and I have to move protective status on. Put you down here. Oh, turn that back on. There we go. And Torn, I don't know how long it's been since you've seen this game, but they did add protective statusing on what do you call it? On items so you don't accidentally get rid of them. And then you also have re-engineering now, which you can change stats on items. You have research and development, like its own space for the gear and everything that you can put in. I was going to change one more thing. What was it? Nope, I'm good. Whatever. End game, PvE. Board disconnect, because that should pop really fast. And Federation Fleet Alert should pop really fast too. Oh, hey, look at that. So here goes. 2 years. Ooh, yeah. That re-engineering and the lock status is the newest thing. I really wish the PC and console servers were crossplay, but I understand them not wanting to do it because I do understand how auto fire on these bridge abilities are kind of not fair to the PC players. I don't know if they added that to PC where you right click on it and it does it because I haven't played PC in a while. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about booting up on PC again just to see how well my computer can actually run it now. All the reason I went over to Xbox is my computer couldn't run it, so it's going to be interesting. But I will continue to play on Xbox, mainly because I got that lifetime. I'm liking that next gen uniform, yo. I gotta run away. Gotta go stand in a corner and brood. Let me get up here. I'm gonna stand here and stare at everybody like I'm Batman. I'm gonna see if I can queue up for something else as well. Never mind. Yeah, and like I just dropped close to 900, I think, on the PC version, or not PC version of the game, but on my PC, the new one finally after like 5 years. And the only thing I gotta do now is update the video card and I will be good. Somebody's watching the briefing. So, excuse me, we have a Voyager. I can't tell what that ship is. Stargazer. So tier 4. I can't tell if the Voyager is tier 5 or tier 6. Alright, get off then. Fire that. That. Let's murder everything. See, this is funny, like, even in this, my dude has a very hard time staying alive in here, normally. This is going to be very interesting to see how much he has improved. And already I can see, even with me changing my bridge abilities up a little bit, he's improved a lot more. So we're going to go fight on our own over here. Decloak now. Okay, fired that guy. That's fine. Don't know who you're firing at. And I gotta slow down again. Trying to get better at changing my targets too as I pass somebody. I gotta re-angle myself. Because I'm, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm used to playing as a guy who pretty much plays AoE or broadside, and I don't have to worry about changing my targets. So, oh hey, yeah, man. Man, if I had moolah and didn't have to cook for my mom tonight, I would be right there with you. But I still want to say congratulations since you're not lurking on me no more. I'm very happy for you. Are you guys going on a honeymoon before you guys move, or are you moving first? Alright. Oh, we got 2 more left in this little group. Ain't bad. And I've been able to stay at full speed and swing around on them, which is good. Lurk for life. Hey, you guys are more than welcome to lurk all you want. I'll just keep talking. This is the one time that I don't know how to shut up. For the most part. Like, yeah, man knows I will sit there and be quiet if I am in real life, because I'm shy like that. But give me this mic, it's a different story. Take that guy down, hopefully fast enough. Don't want to pass him. Don't want to pass him. Okay, gotta run. Don't want to blow up. Hey, sometimes it gets really hard. Like, if you get really into the game, or you had a really bad day, it's twice as hard to do it. But at the same time, if you just randomly talk about stupid crap, you'll just start having second nature on, just talking. Oh god, turn. Or I will say, if you have combat dorks, Captain Jack here purring in your ear, get to talk how much you like his cat. Hey, sometimes you gotta go silent too. Like last night, I had no energy to talk. Perfect reason why it was a silent stream. Die, thank you. Oh crap. Not fighting that guy. Not who I want to be right now. And I just targeted the wrong thing. Here we go. Also, I am a DPS character, so I do not attack the boss. I attack everything else. My stuff. I'm on fire. Fire. Okay, that was really weird, and that just screwed up all of my stuff. That guy should not have been alive that long. Kill this guy. Break through his shields. Fire these torpedoes. Interceptor's going down. And I think I got, there we go. Collect our rewards and then we will be done. And actually, that is where I'm going to end it at too, because I need to go start cutting up food. I think I'm making stew, or not stew, but like potatoes and hamburger and a couple other things like carrots or something, all in a frying pan. Let it cook, put a lid on it, and all that jazz. So I gotta chop up a bunch of food. But thank you everybody for joining. If you like watching Star Trek, every Sunday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. roughly, Central Standard Time, is when we will have Star Trek Online streams open, so anybody can join, and we'll do a PvE stuff like that. If you want to see other things, usually it's whenever the other days I have off, we'll be playing other games. We just finished Arkham Asylum yesterday. I plan on moving forward to Arkham City eventually, before the end of next month, because next month is June, the 10-year anniversary when I started recording and posting stuff to YouTube and it's like 9 years for Twitch, I think. Yeah, because Justin TV used to be Twitch. I can't remember right now. Anyway, Arkham City is the next game I'm going to play for that, and I also have Star Trek Legacy that I'm playing as a no mic stream. So just keep an eye out and give me a follow, turn on those notifications. If you can sub, be my guest to sub. That helps the channel grow and helps me fund what I'm doing. So thank you all, and have a wonderful night.